Joe, I want to make a little demo of how you would do some loops semi on the fly in Reaper. You can probably apply this to Logic. Alright, so I've got a project with one track, got my inputs, whatever. This is the same that you would record anything. So I'll go like you'll have to forgive my timing. I'm getting a slight delay in my headphones from listening to this, so it might be fucking with my timing. But I don't know, I'll split it here and delete this, bring this back to the beginning. Whatever, it's good enough for now. You can imagine, you know, you made any kind of sound, like your first thing that you wanted to, you know, your bass loop that determines your tempo or whatever. So in Reaper, you can glue this, which I just did by pressing G. You can also hit Shift and question mark. You get a list of all the actions. So I don't know if I set this to G or anyway, you go and glue items, ignoring time selection. Once you've glued it, F2, loop source, apply, and you can do this. So that's, you know, give yourself, hold on, let me plug this fucker. So however long you think you'll want to jam over that, you can give yourself 20 minutes of it if you feel like it, whatever. Now, see, this is my time selection. I press escape. I move this down, creates a new track, right? So now I can hear that, and if I hit, I have loop off, right? Because we're just listening to this loop that we've already made. So I can hit record and start recording. You know, I go, boom, boom. Hold on. Boom, ba-dum, bum, bum, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba-dum, dum, dum, ba-dum, dum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, whatever. All right, save that. Go try and recording, and if you're recording at a proper value, your waveforms should be a lot bigger. You know, I go, well, what just happened? Boom, boom. Looks like it starts here. So with this item that I just recorded selected, right? That's one selected now. This is the one I want to split it there. Delete this. Boom, ba-dum, bum, bum, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna loop that because I fucked it up later. But, like, for example, you could record loops that are longer than your initial loop, which I don't know if your pedal lets you do that or not. Boom, ba-dum, bum, bum, boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 boom. So, right, as expected. It loops, you know, pretty much in the same place. One thing, what did I just do? I have the grid turned off. I have mine set to Control A. I don't know, but once again, reminder: Shift question mark. You know, grid. Maybe it's disable grid. That's not quite it. Maybe it's hide grid. Turn off grid. Shit, I don't know. I have it set to Control A. I turn it off to do this because this is similar to analog, right? In terms of not having a grid in terms of really, anyway. So, alright, as we were, delete this. Now I have another action, Shift T, that sets the loop to the selected item, so we can listen to both of these together. Oh, whoops. Now, you know, if I want to hear this looped, I turn loop on. Okay, you know, good enough for our purposes. So now I want to trim both of these. I forget. Trim items to selected area. All right. Now this is our loop as it exists. Move that down. The one you just made, F2. Sorry. First you have to glue it. And there may well be a more elegant way of doing this in Logic, but this is just the concept. So now I can take both of these and do this, right? See what happened? Now these are both looping. I'll move them back. I'll escape, no more time selection. And now we just have, this will loop for as long as we stretch this, right? So, and I can start recording wherever. So I'm recording, right? Alright, whatever. Okay, so this one, you know, these are all starting the same place. I didn't get tricky with the syncopation, but alright, yeah, so that one's there. You know, but you could decide that you wanted your loop to be approximately 1.5, you know. And you would do it combination of by ear and by eye. Alright, so if you know, if I wanted, it sounds like maybe it was there. Right? So if I wanted, this could be my new loop. This is a little more interesting, maybe. You know, so if I wanted this to be my new bass loop, I have an action that moves my cursor to the end of the thing, but you could also do that more or less by hand, right? So select this item, split it, delete that. So you know this, or if for whatever reason, you know, that's my action, that whatever. Okay. Glue that. Shit, I forget. Trim selection. Trim items to selected area. Okay, here you go. That one I already glued. Loop source, apply. And you can build them up like this. Not 100% as intuitive as your pedal, but you do end up with this, which if I understand is what you're looking for. Your various layers. And then you could even do this in Reaper, export these layers to Logic, play with them in there. But this is an idea of, I'm pretty sure you could do exactly this in Logic if you figured out how to do each step that I just showed you. Alright, so see if you like that.